The National Rail Policy has been launched, and the white paper on National Railway Policy has now been gazetted. This comes as the state of South Africa's railway network has been on a downward spiral, often leaving commuters stranded. Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula held a media briefing in Tshwane on Monday. Newzroom Afrika's Pelane Phakgadi was there.
The rail transport still at many corridors is rusting. What used to be overhead electrical equipment in some instances has vanished because of thieves and vandals, and confidence from commuters and companies relying on freight is at its lowest. Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula says the now gazetted National Railway Policy is the answer to this crisis.
The implementation of the white paper on National Rail Policy will be segmented along short, medium and long-term policy reforms. In the short term, over the next 3 years, policy reforms will include accounting, separation of Transnet freight rails infrastructure, manager and train operator, and introduction of the National Rail Bill. Introduction of third-party access, concessioning of branch lines. These things that I'm actually talking about. Finalization of the National Rail Master Plan and finalization of commuter rail devolution strategy.
Mbalula says theft and vandalism of critical railway infrastructure with the effect of disrupting economic activity constitute economic sabotage and should be treated as such by the courts of law. He adds that criminality that is enabled by scrap dealers buying stolen scrap metal should be clamped down.
We must eliminate this perverse incentive by banning export of scrap metal and therefore limit the market that aids its criminality.
The policy looks to work with the South African Local Government Association to guide efforts by municipalities to build requisite capacity that will enable the assignment based on the capacity of the city to manage the rail function within the broader ambit of its integrated public transport plan.
Central to the passenger rail reform is the introduction of high-speed rail. Fikile Mbalula says the new policy will provide a foundation for prioritization of high-speed rail corridors in South Africa, repositioning rail as the mode of transport of choice for commuters and freight. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Phakgadi in Pretoria.